Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Crystal. This is Crystal's Next Chapter, and today it is time for another round of Pickpong. Pickpong is my monthly TBR game that I play every month to determine what I'm going to be reading. It's based loosely off beer pong. I set up cups, I throw a ping pong ball into cups. Each cup has a prompt in it, and the prompt that I get helps me determine a book that I need to read off my TBR. And if you're new here, I have twin babies, so excuse the chaos in the background. The only time I have to film right now, they are not napping. They are refusing to nap, so they're just gonna be in the background. Let's talk about how I did last month, and then we will jump on into the throws. So these are the books that I had to read last month. The Chase, I got to about 60% and DNF'd. The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, I finished. It was a 5-star. Ward D by Freida McFadden, I finished, and it was a 4.75. I have just about to start my reread of The Book Thief by Marcus Zuckus and The Martian by Andy Weir. I have about 15% left. Ollie, please don't pull that stand. And it is currently looking like it's going to be a 5-star read. Oliver, Jeffrey. So far, I did really well, and I'm loving everything that I've read except for The Chase, which was a DNF. Let me just move this baby so he doesn't pull the stand on top. Mandatory reads that I need to get on here this month are absolutely nothing other than my book club book, which I just have decided I won't bother trying to get on here because we're really late at trying to figure out what it is every month, and I never know what it is until after I film. So we'll have to read my book club book. I would like to get Morningstar by Pierce Brown on here because I am doing my buddy read of that with my family, and that is the book that we are up to, but whether that happens or not, I have no idea. Other than that, we are selling our house and we are buying a new house, so there will be some chaos happening. So I would really like a small TBR this month if I can make that happen. So wish me luck that the Pickpong gods are on my side. Without further ado, let's jump into the throws and hope and pray that they are kind to me. If you would like to catch up on all of the Pickpong from previously, I will have the Pickpong playlist linked down below and you can go check it out. But other than that, let's jump into the throws. Okay, throw number 1. And prompt number 1 has had some Addie's adjustments, but it is actually a romance. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what that says. Prompt number 2, miss number 1. Miss number 2, miss number 3. Prompt number 2 is orange cover. Prompt number 3 is popular book. Prompt number 4, miss number 4. So prompt number 4 has gone into the same cup as our last one, and the prompt is, again, another Addie, reread. So now I need to read a book that is a popular book, but also a reread. 5th and final prompt, and hopefully not our 5th and final miss. That's what we needed. Our 5th and final prompt is matches current outfit. So I've got like a green shirt on with denim jeans or shorts. So I think I should be able to get something that matches that. So let's have a look at what I'm going to be reading, and I'll come back and talk to you soon. Okay, so it's a little bit later. Both babies are still awake. They are not going to nap again for the rest of the day. So I just need to get this filmed before the toddler gets home. So mind the baby noises and probably toy clanking in the background. Also, Juliet's foot is right near the stand holding you up. So if you fall over, you can blame her. So from our throws, you would have seen the first prompt that we need to complete is a reread that is a popular book. I ended up getting a combination, and so for that one I'm going to be reading The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. This was really quite popular when it came out and when it was original and everyone loved it, and I had a really good time with it, so I'm going to reread this. This is going to be part of a video project that I have coming up. Oh, Juliet, please don't kick it. This is going to be part of a video project I have coming up, so I need to read it anyways. So this is actually a convenient timing to be doing that. So I'm going to be rereading the Beth O'Leary, The Flat Share, and hopefully it hits as hard as it did when I first read it. We have a romance, which again, Addie loves scribbling all over my prompt cards, and I'm just not going to replace them. I should probably tell you what the Flat Share is about. We have 2 people that share a flat, and effectively she stays there during part of the day and he stays there part of the night, and they kind of like swap. They're never in the flat at the same time. They're there on different shifts because they work different shifts for their job, and they leave each other little sticky notes, and that's how they communicate, and then they fall in love, and it's cute and it's adorable and it's amazing, and I had so much fun with it. And Beth O'Leary writes romance really well. Beth O'Leary writes really well, and I'm hoping that I enjoy it the second time around. I haven't read it in probably got close to 7 years now, so should be a good time to go back into it. Now for my romance book, I am going to be reading Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. This has been on my TBR since, I want to say, 2020 maybe. I can't even tell you how long, but it's been on there for a really long time, ever since who told me about this? I have a feeling it was Rye from Rye's Reading Corner told me about this one and said that I would absolutely adore it and really needed to read it. So I know nothing about this other than the fact that it is a dark romance and that everyone that knows me has told me that I need to read this. So let's do it. It's an Irish mafia dark romance with marriage and convenience, I think. Should be a great time. Now for orange cover, I didn't have many options. So I'm going with a book that I have been kind of putting off reading, that a lot of people either love or hate. It divides the like bookish world, the bookish community, and it's not really one I would want to go into right now with all the like chaos going on in the world. I've kind of really been enjoying like the happy stories. Whoa, Juliet. The happy stories, or like the stories that are a little bit more escapism, but the story that is orange that I have on my shelf is My Dark Vanessa. It is obviously a lightish orange, but it's still orange all the same. My Dark Vanessa follows a 15-year-old girl who had sex with her English teacher. Then many years later, she's now 32. The English teacher is being accused of sexual assault to another former student. She has to go through like the inner turmoil of, was what I went through actually love or was it abuse? And it's her story. I hear it's quite dark. Obviously, that's kind of prefaced by the cover, the title, as well as the description, but I'm hoping it's not too dark for my brain at the moment. So we're gonna give it a shot and see how we go. But it may be a DNF. And lastly, the matching my current outfit, I obviously am wearing a like dark foresty green shirt and light denim shorts. So I went with Where the Dark Stands Still by A.P. Boronek. This is a YA fantasy. This is an ARC copy that I have, so it doesn't have a lot about it, but once upon a time in the forest of tangled secrets, a wild girl and a broken boy fell in love. A sweeping gothic fairy tale romance for fans of A Curse So Dark and Lonely and Gallant. I did not like A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I did like Gallant, so we're gonna give it a shot and see how we go. I've kind of gone off YA a little bit, but YA fantasy seems to be the only thing that's really sticking, so we're gonna give it a shot and see how we go. And I feel like this is probably the closest I'm gonna get. Like it's like a darkish green brown to matching my outfit, and then there's kind of like the white here, which is close to the like whitish denim that I have on. So that's it. That's what we're gonna go with. Pickpong was quite kind to me, giving me only 4 books this month, obviously, because I was able to combine one of the prompts for 1 book instead of 2. That means I'll also be able to continue the buddy read that I've been doing with my family, and I will be also adding Morning Star by Pierce Brown on here, which is book 3, Red Rising series. My dad and my partner Anthony have already almost finished this, so I'm very far behind. I said I would put this on my TBR for this month if I could fit it on there, so I have no excuses now. With only 4 books on here, I can add a 5th book, so that will be what I'll be adding as just a bonus read that's not necessarily mandatory for me to read for Pickpong, but I would like to read in the month. I do also have my book club book, which we haven't determined yet. Last month ended up being Wuthering Heights, and I struggled really hard to read that, so I'm hoping we have a easier to read option this month. So there you have it, guys. That is what I'm going to be reading in the month of April. Wish me luck, because we have Easter obviously, where like there'll be family coming to visit, holidays where my children will not be at daycare, and we are also selling our house, so I will be getting houses ready for open homes and crazy other things, plus also going to look for another house ourselves. So welcome to adding more chaos to my life, because my life is not chaotic enough. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to be a part of the conversation, you can let me know in the comments down below what you're most excited to read in your April TBR, what your plans are for Easter, and how much chocolate you plan to consume. Or if you have nothing you'd like to add to the conversation, you can just put like a little Easter bunny emoji down in the comments. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great reading time, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Say bye, Twitties. Bye. There's the culprit that was grabbing the stand. Are you having fun? Yeah. Juliet, what are you doing all the way over there, hey? You look a bit stuck, sweetie. Do you want me to try and help you get on the mat again?